All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Sorry about all the kerfuffle, you guys. I know some of you are having issues as well. Give me those green check marks, ladies and gentlemen, if you are both into Blackboard and the live classroom, just so I can get a feel if we've gotten into it okay, if we fixed the issues. I know a few of you were having issues this morning getting into the live stream, but it looks like the majority of you are back in. All right. Yes, had a fantastic Christmas, you guys. Had a great break. I actually started, my family and I tried something new over the break. We did a little cross-country skiing, getting ready for this January for you guys on Friday. Except unfortunately, I can't come this Friday. I have to teach. But I think Mr. Borden's coming with you guys as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, over the break, I came into work a couple times and I was getting ready for today and for the rest of the semester with you guys, because Miss Wood and I looked at the calendar, you guys, six more classes with you guys before your provincial exam. So I want to make sure that we are ready. And so when I came over Christmas, I was like planning this great independent novel study for you guys to finish off the semester and get going with that. And then all my novels didn't come in. So we're improvising now till the end of the semester. And that's okay, because I would actually like to do more practice writing a multi-paragraph essay. So this is what we're going to do till the provincial exam. We're going to still practice writing our multi-paragraph essays, but the content and the ideas that we're going to do are going to be related to that independent novel study, because the great thing about my independent novel study is that they were all based on First Nations authors. So we can actually carry that into social studies next semester. So we can actually just do our independent novel study during socials, because we can tie in all that content. So that's fantastic. So I don't have to give it up. I'm happy. So anyways, with that preamble, this is now where we're heading today. I now have taken a look, you guys, at most of your rough drafts. I know a few of you handed them in over Christmas. I haven't gotten around to marking those yet, but once I do, and it will be done today, I promise, I will email you those rough drafts with your feedback from me. Make sure you get those peer reviews done as well and your good copies done. I'm going to try to get all that marking done today. So I'm going to try to get your midterm marking, make sure the peer review's all done, and your good copy for your persuasive essay. All right. Now, from the midterm, from your rough drafts that I saw earlier though, I really want to write at least one more 5-paragraph essay with you guys, or a multi-paragraph essay, and really break it down for you guys. All right. So this is why we're going to have a little bit more practice. So this is just our agenda for this morning. All right. I'm going to show you guys the writing prompt. I'm going to give you some time to brainstorm and actually write. And then we're going to go over a little bit and focus on just the introduction paragraph and make our introductory paragraphs fantastic. And then next class, we'll move on to the body, right? And then the next class, we'll look at a conclusion, that sort of thing. We'll just break it all down, okay? Now, this is what you're going to find, though. When you go into Moodle, you're going to see no assignment. Because the other thing is I planned this fantastic independent novel study, and I didn't plan this. So this is not in Moodle yet. It will be by the end of today, I promise. So everything that you're seeing today is solely just on the PowerPoint right now, you guys, in the live classroom. Then once I give you guys some time to brainstorm and write, I think I'll go back to my office, get everything uploaded into Moodle for you guys so it's there as reference, and then you guys can get started. All right? So here is your writing prompt. You actually might want to just jot this down on a piece of paper. Like I said, you guys, it's not in Moodle yet. So that's a big thing. So it will be by the end of the day, but I want you guys to be able to reference this right away. So your writing prompt is to see what a culture worships. Simply look for the tallest building. Do you agree? That's going to be your writing prompt for your multi-paragraph essay. All right. So I'm going to keep this slide up just for 2 minutes. I want you guys to quickly jot it down onto a piece of paper or put it into a Word document so that you can have it referenced for you guys. All right. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute because I know you're all fast typers. I'm going to give you 1 minute to type that up. Okay. Go ahead and do that, you guys. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, I gave you a few minutes to jot that down, and I did actually just type it into the chat as well for those of you that are having issues with the live stream as well. Taylor, if you just want to, you can either jot it down on a piece of paper, write it up on a Word document really quick, just so you reference it. Because like I said, you guys, it's not in Moodle yet. As soon as it gets into Moodle, it will be there for referencing for you. All right. But that is what we are going to focus on, okay? To see what a culture worships, simply look for the tallest building. Do you agree? Okay? So, now, here's where I'm going to give you some time to brainstorm and do some writing, okay? So I would like you to use the organizer from the rough draft of a persuasive essay. You know, I gave you the introduction, and then it went into the 3 body paragraphs using the P format, right? And then a conclusion. If you guys can just download that document again, that would be great. And then you guys can just do some brainstorming. This is what I want to make. This is what we're going to focus on today. Okay. Make sure to include a hook, a thesis statement, and a blueprint statement. That is taken directly off that rough draft of a persuasive essay outline. Okay. So that's where I want you guys to focus, is really focus on your introduction today. Hooking your reader, creating a great thesis statement. What is your whole essay going to be about? And then a blueprint statement. So the layout of what your essay is going to say. Okay. Now, I'm also going to be including a resource in Moodle as soon as I get it up and going. For you, called transitional words and phrases. Okay. So these are, I actually have a quick little snippet of it here for you guys. This is a writing resource that I think will really help you guys in just getting you to that next level within your writing. Okay. So these are just some transitional phrases from where you go between paragraphs, between sentences. There's some great phrases for introducing thoughts and ideas. So again, I will upload this document into Moodle. All right. So I'm going to quickly go back because Jade just asked a really good question as well. She said she's not quite sure what a blueprint statement is. So when I talk about a blueprint statement, ladies and gentlemen, remember a blueprint is your guide to how to write something or your, how something is going to be built. So when I say blueprint statement, if you're going to talk about A, B, and C within your multi-paragraphs, within your introduction, you should mention A, B, and C in the same order of your introduction. All right. And I think and I can find some really good, when I put this together into Moodle, you guys, I will find you some good examples of each of these things, whether it's a hook, a thesis statement, or a blueprint statement. So hopefully that will help, Jade, once I get the Moodle assignment up and running by the end of the day. Okay. So there's also included in the transitional words and phrases. Now, I did just want to give you guys some tips to think about for your introduction. Okay. This was a big one. The first one, you guys, I want you to really make an effective introduction because that's what's going to hook your reader. That's what's going to hook the marker of your provincial exam, right? You want to state your thesis briefly and directly, but try to avoid making that bold announcement. This essay is about, okay? This, if you must, you can use it, but to further your writing, okay, you need to stay away from this. Yes, Taylor, this is all going to be recorded. Okay, so it's okay. Then, and I've given you an example here, right? So another great tip, you guys, is part of that hook that I talked about, okay, is posing a question related to the subject, and then you can answer it within your introduction. That's a great way to hook your reader, all right? Yeah, Abby, that's the I believe statements. Those can be really good transitional statements. So absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Here's a few other tips, you guys. State an interesting fact about your subject. Okay. That's another really good hook, right? An unknown fact. Okay. Or present your thesis as a recent discovery or revelation, right? This aha moment in your life. Okay. And again, you guys, I have the source that I got these from, these tips for you at the end, and I will include the source in the Moodle assignment for you guys to look at. All right. You can also recount an incident that dramatizes your subject, right? If you really make that personal connection or make a connection to the bigger world, the bigger context, that really shows your knowledge behind the content. That really helps your case, especially when someone's looking at it who doesn't know you, right? So when they're marking your provincial exams. So that's another really great way to introduce your essay. And then lastly, you guys are funny. You guys are funny people. Use a joke, use a riddle, use a quote. Okay, that reveals something about your subject and then dissect it, okay, within your introduction and connect it to your thesis statement. All right. Don't just, why did the chicken cross the road? It does need to connect to your essay. All right. All right. So make sure that happens. And again, here's where I got those strategies and tips, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I will put this into the resource for you as well. All right. I will put this website in there because there's actually some other ones that I didn't even include. All right. So I'm actually quickly going to bring up, because you guys are asking some really good questions. All right, here. So the rough draft is going to be due. Abby, we're going to keep working. We're going to actually really dissect the rough draft. Okay. So today, essentially, I want you to do some brainstorming. You can do a full-on write if you want. But today I really want you to just focus on that introductory paragraph. So if you need to do a full write, go ahead, but then really focus on your introduction when you go back. Okay. Alex, could you still write it as if you were inventing it, even if you're writing about history stuff? Okay. So, Alex, could you just clarify? I don't know if I really understand what you're asking there. Okay, yeah, Taylor, I'm going to give you some time here right now. Like, I'm going to be going off live stream. I will still stay in Blackboard. And what I'll do is I'll put up my PowerPoint back in Blackboard when I get back to my office. And I will put together the Moodle resource for you guys as soon as I get back there. You just got to give me some time because of this whole, my novels didn't come in. Okay. So have some patience with me. So if you guys have your writing prompt, okay, and you have your writing prompt, take some time, do some brainstorming first, whether it's through a web or if you just want to free write, go ahead. But we want to focus on that introduction today. All right. So I'm going to end off. Oh, there, Alex. Okay. You said right here. Yeah. And that's, Alex, I'm just saying that's an idea. You don't have to do that. All right. Or you can write it from that person's perspective or whatever. Okay. It was just an idea. Okay. All right. So I am going to get off live stream, you guys. I'm going to go back to my office, put together, the Moodle resource for you guys right away. I will let you know when that is totally complete, but I will have my PowerPoint up on Blackboard here when I get back to my office. So if you guys can give me 5 minutes to get organized once I get back there, we'll be good to go. But you guys start your brainstorms. And if you have any questions, give me 5 minutes and then you can type them into the chat. All right. So we'll see you guys in about 5 minutes.